On everybody, let me see, it's another WT Friday, and basically, well, one, we've got some new microphones, which is kind of cool because you can actually hear my lovely wife, who's the camera person today, as well as me. So if y'all are wanting to ask some questions or make some comments, please feel free to. And this time you can actually hear my wife talking to me, asking the questions and such. But let me see, what do we have going on this Friday? Let me see. We've got quite a bit going on. It's been kind of a really busy week. We've got the 301 yard sale. That's where they have one of the longest yard sales. It's like 100 miles of yard sales. And the problem is getting to work this morning, even though it's only an 8-mile drive, it still took us about 3 hours to get to work. But that was our fault because we were stopping off at the different yard sales, and we got some pretty good deals. I bought a bunch of tools to help out at the shop for $1 each for some nice American-made wrenches and stuff. Let me see. You know what? We made a bit of a list on the things that we're going to be talking about.
That's right.
And let's see. Thank you, my lovely wife. And let me see. Next weekend, I'm going to be, me and a bunch of the buddies are going to be going to the mountains. We're going to be hitting Beach Mountain. Thank you. So going to spend a day there, and it's going to be epic. It's been a long time since I've been to the mountains. Let me see. We're getting ready right now.
The original Sprout says hi, everyone.
The original Sprout. Well, glad you could join us. Let me see. The Three Little Pigs is going to be the triathlon. They have it Father's Day weekend every year. Actually, it's Father's Day, isn't it?
No, it's on Saturday. Father's Day is Sunday.
Okay, Father's Day is Sunday. Okay, so
hello, that is a great color bike.
That is an amazing bike. I just did a video on this. Should be uploading it pretty soon. Interesting bike. Really love the purple. It's got a hair bit too much purple. If it was mine, I think I'd have some like silver hubs. Like these are kind of purple. I think it would have been a little bit nicer if those were silver or even perhaps black. But since there is a lot of silver on this bike, I think the silver hubs would have been pretty good. So Three Little Pigs, it's a triathlon that they do every year. We're going to be helping sponsor that. We've been sponsoring that for, how long have we been doing that? 5 years? Something like 5 years. So we're going to be doing that, and we have to get up at like 5 o'clock in the morning or 4:30 and get our rear ends over there to help with minor adjustments, make sure tires are aired up, emergency fixes right before the race. I am very used to being in our tent, and we'll be just getting ready for the chaos to happen, and somewhere off in the distance you'll hear a psst of somebody's tire going flat. And the sad thing is sometimes they don't find out until they're running up to their bike to take off. Obviously, Father's Day is this weekend, so please don't forget to actually wish your dads Happy Father's Day. This is going to be the first year I won't be able to do that with my dad since he passed away a couple of months ago. Let's see. Yesterday we got 32 bikes in. The companies are actually, the problem is with this company that we ordered from, we had to order 30 of them to be able to get the free shipping. And
sorry for your
nowadays,
loss. Training with Jaywin.
Thank you very much, Jalen. Did I say that right?
Jaywin.
Jaywin. Oh, wow. See, I screwed that up. So thank you very much, Jaywin. But they required us to order all these bikes because to get the free shipping, the margins on these bikes, anytime you go into a bike shop and you see something like 50% off or something like that, either they got a really good deal on it or something is shady is going on. I've been to some of those shops where some shady things were going, and I couldn't wait to leave there. So just be careful, watch out for that. We already talked about the yard sale, and an observant person on the internet already see it's PK Ripper is right here on the list right here, so that's taken care of. But just got this built.
It's not a PK Ripper. It's
Big Ripper.
Big
Sorry,
Ripper.
I apologize. You're right. It is a Big Ripper. Sorry, I'm old school. I keep on thinking PK Ripper. But whenever I've been doing this for 29 years, and I remember I was a big SE fan. And what I loved about SE is whenever we would call up and order our frame or fork, we would talk to the guys there at SE. And if we wanted something weird, like let's say this landing gear fork, one of my buddies said, "Hey, can you extend the fork past the dropout, like 6 inches? Can you do that?" And they were like, "Sure, no problem. We'll take care of it." You know, that was really cool. They didn't charge us any extra money. That fork was wild. Turns out it was kind of ugly, but it was kind of cool at the same time. I wanted some forks, and I was like, "Hey, can you weld me some brake bosses on the front and the back of the bike? Because I want to do something kind of funky. I want to try doing 2 brakes on the bike, because this is before V brakes. And what I wanted to do is I wanted to put a U brake on the front of the fork and a U brake on the back of the fork. I had a doubler. I was going to use a
You got a bunch of emojis from Way Up Dude.
Way Up Dude. Thanks, man. But I was going to do dual brakes, and they were like, "Sure, no problem. We'll be happy to do that for you." And then a short time later, SE ended up going out of business. Now, they ended up coming back, but that was a real messed up situation where they actually, the owner of SE, he got into some drugs, and he kind of lost control of his company, and Fuji ended up taking over. But their bikes were being made in USA, and they ended up not being made in USA anymore. They're still great bikes.
Also, Mr. Jameis passed away.
Mr. Jameis passed away, not long ago. So that was
He doesn't own the company
No,
anymore.
he started Jameis. So what's going on, Bruce? Be with you in just a moment. So this will be a short video, like we try to do anyway, just to give you kind of like let you know what's kind of going on around the shop. But I'm going to tell you, getting those 32 bikes and finding a place for those bikes, I've got those boxes stacked 4 and sometimes 6 boxes high. We got a lot of bikes, sweetie. We got a lot of bikes we got to sell, but we also have a lot of bikes that we're trying to sell. That we were desperate to get bikes during the whole COVID situation, and we ended up getting some bikes that
Trap
people didn't want.
494 says bike.
Bike. Okay, bike. So, all right. Any updates? Any more that you can think of, sweetie?
You got 11 people watching.
All right. Well, I got 11 people. That's more than usual. So,
Okay. Hit the thing. So look at yourself.
So I can look at myself. Anyway, my wife is helping the customer right now. So great customer service there.
Did I give you the wrong thing?
Let me see. There's an old school race on Sunday at Hornets Nest BMX in Charlotte. I'm working. I'm always working. I'm hoping that they're gonna do an old school race, here more local. But anyway, let's see. It's been 9 minutes 20 seconds. That's pretty much it for this Friday. Hopefully we'll get another video up for next Friday. But anyway, if y'all liked this, please leave me a big thumbs up, and don't forget to tell your friends. And here we go. We got more. Anthony has taken 4 bikes with him, and I had, oh man, where's the messages? Here we go. We're learning things here. Let me see. Had a boys Huffy bike in the 70s, and that was my favorite bike, I guess it was. anyway, I do appreciate it, and we'll see you next week. Take care.